Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Nice straight back. Inhale, half fold, looking up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, back to chair, and then step left foot back, open up. Inhale up, exhale, moonflower. Moving with the breath, pulling the elbows in nice and tight. You can squat as much or as little as you need to here. Moving with the breath. And then turning the right toes to the front, moving into warrior two, flowing with the breath from reverse side angle to extended side angle. Straightening the right leg, bringing the hands to the hips, shifting the hips back, torso forward, triangle, extending the arms, pressing the hips forward slightly. So if there was a wall behind you, the hips, shoulders, head all touch that wall. Breathing. Then shifting the weight to the right leg, lifting the left leg up into half moon pose. Trying to open up through the hips and the chest, finding the balance. And then stepping back to a wide-legged straddle, feet parallel, moving into side lunges. Hands can stay on the hips or come to the floor, stretching the inner thigh and strengthening the outer hip. Bringing the hands to the hips, hinging up to standing, turning the left toes to the wall behind you, moving into warrior two. Then flowing from reverse side angle to extended side angle. Straightening the left leg, stepping the right foot a little closer, hinging into triangle. Nice long back, micro bend in that left leg, opening up through the chest, pressing the hips forward and breathing. Shifting the weight to the left leg, lifting the right leg up into half moon pose. With each inhalation, try to lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back into straddle. Then moving into sunflower, squatting, hinging at the hips, arms swoop down, inhale up. Exhale, swoop down, squat. Moving with the breath. Then turning the feet parallel, clasping the hands behind the back, opening into chest expansion, hinging, folding into straddle with chest expansion. Releasing the hands to the floor, walking the hands toward the back, left foot turning into a lunge, sinking the hips, pressing through the right foot, lifting the chest forward. Nice long back here. And inhaling left arm up and under the thigh as you straighten the left leg. A little bit of nerve flossing here. So twisting lunge to straight left leg, arm under. Moving with the breath. And then holding, twisting lunge, trying to not let that right hip drop. Nice long back lifted here. And then bringing both hands to the floor, mostly straightening that left leg into a pyramid variation. Shifting the weight to the left leg, coming up into a supported warrior three or a standing splits variation. lifting up through that left leg. Right leg is lifted and strong, and then stepping into a forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Straightening the right leg, bending the left, inhaling right arm up, getting that IT band. Then switching, right leg bends, right hand down, left leg straight, left arm up. And releasing. Inhale up to standing, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Back to center, exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, half fold, nice straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair, arms parallel. Exhale, airplane. Inhale back to chair, and then stepping back with the right leg, opening up, and then into sunflowers. Moonflowers. Pulling those elbows in tight so you can feel the muscles of the back engage. And then moving into shoulder rolls as you hold the squat. Feel free to straighten the legs here if you'd like. Then turning the right toes to the front of the mat, arms extend, warrior two. Drishti is over the front right middle finger. Opening up through the hips as you lengthen through the spine. Inhale, straighten the right leg, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Flowing with this warrior two with the breath. Then holding warrior two, bringing the right hand to the ground for side angle. Option for the bind here. If you're close to binding but not quite there, you could also use a strap here. Opening back up to side angle, coming upright, turning the feet parallel to one another, bringing the hands to the ground, and then moving into side lunges with twists. Right leg bends, right arm up, left leg bends, left arm up. Moving with the breath or faster, whatever feels nice. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale into straddle. Trying to lift up through the feet, really engaging the core so you're not sinking into the ankles or the feet. Inhale up, hinging up. Then turning the left toes to the back of the mat, arms extend, warrior two. Pressing into the outside edge of the right foot, pressing evenly into the left foot. Drishti, left middle finger. Arms are strong, but shoulders relaxed. Inhale up, exhale, warrior two. Moving with the breath. And coming into side angle with the left hand to the floor, option for the bind. You could also use a block under the left hand here instead of bringing the fingers to the floor. Make sure to open up the chest toward the ceiling. Releasing back to side angle, inhaling upright, turning the feet parallel to one another. Exhale, hinge into straddle. Then inhale the right arm up, adding a twist. Exhale, unwind. Inhale the left arm up. Breathing. Exhale, release both feet to the floor. Walk the hands over toward the right foot into a lunge, lengthening through the spine, reaching the chest forward, pressing into that back left foot. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale under the right leg as you straighten it, moving into the nerve flossing. Then holding the twist, lengthening through the spine, reaching that left hip up and back. Then releasing the right hand to the ground, mostly straightening the right leg for a pyramid variation. Shifting the weight to the right leg and lifting that left leg up into a supported warrior 3 or standing splits variation. Try to lengthen through the back, really engaging the core. Stepping the left foot wide, toes turned out, coming into a high garland pose. Hips reach back, a little bit of a squat, nice long back here. And then you can come down into the full malasana. Hips reach down as you lengthen through the spine. Try not to dump into those hips, but finding strength here. Bringing the hands to the ground, shifting the hips up into a forward fold. And then enjoying whatever forward fold variation you like here. Peace fingers around the big toes, holding onto the calves or the heels. Just make sure that back is nice and long. Legs can be as bent as you need them to. Coming down to all fours and moving into a nice slow cat and cow with the breath. Coming into hero's pose or kneeling. Interlacing the hands behind the back, palms together, reaching the knuckles toward the floor. Chest expansion. Option to bring the chin to the chest for a neck stretch. Then shifting the hips, coming to a seated position, soles of the feet together for butterfly. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge. Keeping that back nice and long, shoulders relaxed, muscles of the face relax. Inhaling on up, coming to the middle of your mat, hands behind you, fingers facing the heels, lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. Imaginary apple between the chin and the chest. Option to drop the head back if that feels okay. Coming to seated, peace fingers around the big toes, opening up to balancing. Find your drishti here. It's all about the straight back and the drishti. Then coming to a boat pose variation. Arms or legs can stay bent or straight here. And laying all the way down. Bringing the left ankle to the right thigh, left foot flexed. Lift the right foot up, but don't grab the leg just yet. Think about pulling the legs actively apart, engaging that lower core. And then go ahead and thread the hands through to the back of the right thigh or the top of the shin. Keeping the legs like this, but releasing the right foot to the ground, arms out to a T. Exhale the legs over to the right. Inhaling to center. Releasing the left leg straight up, reaching for the back of the thigh or the toes, and gently pulling the leg toward the head. Exhale, release. Bringing the right ankle to the left thigh, feet flexed, lift the legs up, pulling the legs actively apart, arms out to a T. Then reaching for the back of the left thigh or the top of the shin, pulling the legs closer. Releasing the left foot to the ground, sliding the arms out to a T. Exhaling the legs over to the left. Head turns to the right. Inhaling, center, releasing. Right leg extends, holding on wherever feels good for you. Option to curl the chest, head up, engaging the core a bit. And releasing, hugging both knees into the chest. Option to gently rock side to side. And then releasing for final relaxation.